It's happening, guys. The EZA for the Captain Ginyu. They're getting a sub EZA for Raccoon and Goldo. And Burner and Jace is getting a sub EZA. Well, an EZA. This is just peak, right? I'm very excited, so I'm just gonna jump into this video. Of course, we're gonna go through each one of these units, right? I'm hoping Captain Ginyu's amazing. I'm hoping these sub EZAs are really good. I'm gonna actually go over the sub EZAs first because I think this is much more interesting. I actually, in my last video, predicted this. I said Captain Ginyu's gonna EZA and Raccoon and Goldo, and Raccoon and Goldo and Jason Birder should definitely get an EZA when they release the EZA for Captain Ginyu, because he's gonna need support and backup, and they're the best two units, right? And they came out the same day, right? Because these are his banner units, right? So let's just hop into this video. Let's just read their kit and let's see how broken each one of these characters are. All right. So Planet Namek Saga, 150%. So they actually did buff his leader skill. Only by a little bit, but let's read his passive. So Goldo and Raccoon, 200% stats, 30% damage reduction, 70% chance of just guarding all attacks, and seals the attacked enemy super attack. After guard is activated, defense 100% launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. When attacking with 12 or more key, attacking defense 50%. For every attack received, 20% up to 100%. And when there is an ally whose name includes Ginyu attacking in the same turn, guaranteed guards an extra 30% damage reduction before attacking and stuns the attacked enemy. So they really want you to put this guy in slot 1, right? That's the exact position they want you to put him in. Okay, so this is exactly what I really wanted to see. So he's got more damage reduction. He's got guard. He's going to get more defense when activating the guard. This guy, they made him exactly how I thought they were going to make him. Like, this is exactly something like what I thought they would give this guy. Pretty much just more stats, more damage reduction, easier access to the guard. I like it. You're really gonna only want to run this guy with Captain Ginyu anyways. This is why I'm not mad at the little stipulation of the extra 30% and the guard being guaranteed with that. But I think that's fair, right? Let's move on. I don't want to be here all day. I think we should look at a super attack effect. So, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. So, he debuffs, and he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Okay. He's good. Now we have Jason Birder. Let's see what this guy's looking like. I don't know if I think this guy's going to be able to be better than Goldo and Raccoon, but they can make something work. This is super attack effect. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause supreme damage to enemy. Raise allies attack and defense 20% for 1 turn. Okay. So he's got space traveling warriors 150% now. So they buffed his leader as well. So this guy has 200% stats. He launches an additional that has a 50% chance of being a super. He just has a 70% chance to dodge now. In special pose, space traveling warriors, category allies key +3 attack and defense 40%. Okay. For every attack performed, attack and defense 50% up to 200%. And when receiving a super attack, chance of evading enemies attack 10% temporarily. So I think what that means is when there is a super attack incoming, for that attack alone, he's going to have a 80% chance to dodge. Okay. And then when there's an ally whose name includes Ginyu, chance of evading enemies attack 10% within a turn before receiving an attack. And all allies attack and defense 30% for 2 turns. Okay, so he can actually have 90% damage reduction against a super and 80% damage reduction until he gets hit. And all allies attack and defense 30% for 2 turns. So yeah, this is... Okay, these are good sub EZAs. Yeah, this is amazing. Let's look at what Captain Ginyu's gonna look like. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for a day like this where Captain Ginyu's EZA gets announced. This is exciting news for me. I really do hope that this guy's a demon. So his super attack effect, he just stacks defense and raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. So his leader skill doesn't seem as if they upgraded. Okay. So passive, 200% stats. He has an additional with a 50% chance of it being a super. He has 20% damage reduction. Ginyu Force category allies key +1 attack and defense 60%. And chance of performing a crit 20% up. Okay, so he's supporting now. It's crit 60% offenses in a key. That's pretty insane. And like I said, 20% damage reduction at the very beginning. When attacking with 12 key or more, he gets 150% attack and defense. He gets 20% per Ginyu Force member on the team, which is really, it's only going to be this guy, Rikumen, Goldo, and Birder and Jace. Unless they give us more than this, right? When there is another Ginyu Force category ally on the team, attacks are effective against all types. High chance of launching an additional super attack. So this is different. So, okay, you're going to have an additional, a guaranteed additional, and then you're going to have an additional that is either going to be a super attack or isn't going to proc. So either you're going to see this or it's not. You're not going to get the additional, right? It's a coin flip. Okay, so for 1 turn from the character's empty turn, or when HP is 70% or more at the start of turn, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 30% more. Okay, remember, this guy has a transformation, so this is not it. This is his base form, right? Keep that in mind. This is before he body changes, so. I think this is a good enough base kit. Let's see what he's looking like. Hopefully, there's, like, more incentive to transform with Ginyu, right? Because back then, when he first came out, there wasn't really incentive to actually transform him. Like, it would be cool to transform him, but there was no, like, you didn't have to, right? So let's see what this Goku Captain Ginyu looks like. So off the bat, just recovers 59% HP, 250% stats in extra key, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of being a super. He's just effective against all types, and now he just has a base 50% chance. Well, no, base 50% damage reduction. When attacking, does that say 159? No, 150% when attacking. Chance of performing a critical hit up 50%. And great chance of just launching an additional attack. Okay. When receiving an attack, defense 150% up and chance of evading enemies attack 50%. Okay. And when there's an ally whose name includes Jace on the team, foresees enemy super attack. What's his super attack effect? Greatly raise attack. Oh, he just stacks attack. So his base form, he raises defense. And his Captain Ginyu Goku form, he greatly raises attack. He's going to have a scouter with... So you're going to actually want to have Jason Birder probably more than you're going to want Goldo and Raccoon. But it just really depends, right? We're going to be able to see all of them when they drop. We're going to run all of them together, of course. This guy's good. He's going to have 50% chance to dodge, 50% damage reduction. He's going to recover a bunch. There's a chance he's going to have that scouter. He's going to be stacking defenses. He's going to be pretty good defensively. Offensively, he's going to be pretty good. He has additionals everywhere. This is good. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with this unit. Especially because, you know, this is an easy everybody wants, right? This is an easy I've even been waiting for, right? I can't believe that we're here. Like, I can't believe this is real, right? Jason Birder as well. This is going to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to keep this too much longer. These EZA'S seem like pretty good. I do have good hopes for these characters. I think they're going to work their magic. Yeah, I can't wait to showcase these guys, right? I think I'm mostly excited for Captain Ginyu. Of course, Rikumen Goldo is a nice surprise as well. I can't believe I actually predicted this. I'm actually starting to lock in and become official, chat. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. I love you.